I believe I've been saying hyaluronic wrong in my previous videos. I was saying hydraulic. My husband laughed his head off. I'm back. She's back. Back from a well-deserved holiday in Egypt. Wow, what can I tell you? It's been, where's my viewfinder? Now I can see a little bit of myself. So yeah, we're back. We got back early hours Saturday morning and I did hours of editing and showed you guys our vacation and what a trip it was. I'm just going to do a quick get ready with me today, talk with you guys, share my experience with you, and yeah, just try out some new products as well. They're not brand new, these are new to me. Funny story was I went to the airport, you know, thinking I'd be in heaven seeing all the stuff there at duty free, and I wasn't interested in anything. In the airport there was nothing which caught my eye, so I thought don't waste my money. The only thing I bought was a travel sized all-nighter setting spray, which I don't even think I used when I was out there. Speaking of being out there, first of all, welcome to my channel. My audience is for everyone, but I am really reaching out to the older generation because that's who I am. It's official, I'm 40. I'm actually 40 years old, and even when I say it out loud it doesn't feel real. It really doesn't feel real. I haven't had any mental breakdowns or anything like that, but I definitely don't like the sound of saying it. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. It means so much to me. I've basically just come back from my vacation with the family. I don't do a lot of vlogs of the family. I throw one in there every now and again, and it was such an amazing trip and I really enjoyed making the video, so we all have that memory forever and just to share it with you guys. Most of the stuff I packed to take out there with me I didn't use. I didn't have time. I had all these thoughts in my mind that I'm going to be doing this and that to myself and trying out different looks, and basically the holiday weren't even about that. It was such a rush to get everybody ready. There's 6 of us in my family alone, and then I've got my other members of my family calling me from their hotel room saying what time are we meeting for dinner. It was really hectic and I just did the bare minimal every single night. Brought my lashes with me. Didn't even get to wear my lashes apart from one night, I think. But prior to the trip, I paid to get my lashes done. Had them on for a day and a half and then called the girl back to remove them because I just didn't feel comfortable wearing them. I've never experienced wearing lash extensions before, and unfortunately it wasn't for me. They felt too stiff on my eyes. She did an amazing job, they looked amazing, but I just couldn't get used to having them on and it didn't feel comfortable to me. But I had to be extra careful while removing my makeup and extra careful applying makeup, and I just thought that's not going to be convenient for me, so I wasted my money doing that. The stress of packing of what to bring was a complete waste of time. Still using my travel size items to try and get rid of them, so I'm going to spray my face with some of the Rhodial Dragon's Blood hyaluronic acid. I believe I've been saying hyaluronic wrong in my previous videos. I was saying hydraulic. My husband laughed his head off. He was like, no. Oh, that went in my mouth. Yucky. So because I still have a slight tan, I am still quite brown. It is fading so quick. I hate that. But to keep up with the tan and to try and make the most out of my tan, I'm using constantly the Bourjois. This is so old now. It's my Bourjois Bronzing Cream 8-in-1 BB. I will purchase this again. I don't think they make it in the same packaging anymore, but I will purchase this again because I love it. It just gives you such a nice bronzy colour, and I like to mix it in with my foundations, and you've seen me use it a number of times on my channel. I love using it. And for foundation, I will just go with, I think I'll keep it light and go in with the Touche Éclat. I'll use my darker one, the BD40. Don't want anything too heavy on my face. And while I was out there, this is basically all I wore. So this and the Dior Face and Body Foundation, because that was already quite dark. I use that every single day. This can't be running out already, surely. So yeah, it's just been an amazing vacation. First time ever in Egypt. My husband was so wary about going, but he was like, no. He was wary about going just because of today's climate and the way things are, and he's very comfortable in going to the States all the time. So, and it turned out to be that he surprised us all. Out of all of us, he enjoyed it the most. I enjoyed it a lot. The kids enjoyed it. And let me just get this on my face. I'm going to miss my tan so much when it goes. There's nothing more nice than having a natural tan. I'm a fake tan person. I use fake tan mousse quite a lot, I would say. But when you have a natural tan, it's the most lovely golden colour, and there's nothing like it. There's nothing like a nice real tan. So now I've applied my foundation and the BB bronzer, you can see how much it's gave my face just a oomph in the like the nice tanny glowy process, because the YSL is not a heavy foundation, and a nice light cover of that with the BB has made that really, really nice and bronzy. I think I want to set my face. That's going to be boring. It's going to be the Charlotte Tilbury. So on the video which I posted, we did so many things. We did snorkeling. We went on a pirate excursion. The boys absolutely loved the pirates. I knew a tiny shui tiny bit of Arabic, and I was impressing my family every time I said like a little bit, like I would say shukran and salam alaikum, sabah khir, which is good morning. I was saying all these things. The boys was getting to learn how to say the little phrases, so they were going around the hotel saying that as well. I couldn't even wear my concealer out there. I got a little bit too tanned, and my concealer made me look so white in that area, so I stopped wearing concealer after like the second day I was there. I think I'll use a little bit of the Tarte. See, this used to be really dark for me, this colour, and this is the light medium. So I don't want to put too much on because we all know how much this dries my skin out. I'll just mix it in with a little bit of my hydrating L'Oreal True Match. Just put that on like that. After our trip, he said he would definitely want to go there again, so that's good. And I don't let my concealer sit in too long, just because I don't trust products under my eye. And it seems like the less I put under my eye, the better. I don't need anything to emphasise the texture, but so far so good. I know a few of you guys have had trips already planned, and you're all doing your own thing. There's nothing like getting away. When I got home, I immediately wanted to book another vacation, because you need another vacation to get over the last vacation, and you get the bug, you get the travelling bug, and you want to go away. And one of my friends, they booked into the Hard Rock Cafe in Dominican Republic, and that looked stunning. Like their hotel rooms beat ours like really badly. I mean, the build up to going and the travelling over there is stressful. Coming back was so stressful. My mum's suitcase at the last minute broke, so she was like, how am I going to get all my clothes in another suitcase? What am I going to do? So we had to empty all of her suitcase, and believe me, she had the most stuff out of all of us. So we had to disperse all of her suitcase through all the rest of our suitcases, and that was really hard. When you're travelling with family, I'm sure you'll agree with me, but it can be really stressful. It can. I mean, we didn't have any arguments as such. No one clashed or banged heads, but it's just like little things where it annoys you, and you know, my mum got annoyed. I got kind of annoyed. I think overall it definitely was a successful holiday. It was. And my husband said he'd love to go back again, but I'd like to try a different hotel. I wouldn't like to go back to the same hotel, not because it was a bad one, just because I like new things, and I would find it'd be boring to go back to the same place. So I like to experience new places. Can't wait to do the next one. Bring on the next vacation is what I say. So I'm just trying to achieve, this stupid mirror is in my screenshot. I'm just trying to achieve like a rose gold fall look today. And one of the things I picked up was the Smashbox Cover Shop Petal Metal Eye Palette. Oh, look at that. Didn't even know it did that. It's really cool. So as you know, or if you don't know, I've never been a fan of Smashbox eyeshadows until I got this one. It performed really well. But the Smashbox Full Exposure palette completely disappointed me. Disappointed wasn't even a word. But I've got drugstore palettes which performed 100 times better than the Full Exposure palette. So I've always been wary about Smashbox shadows. But I swatched this in the store and it seemed really decent. How it applies on the eyes, I'm not sure. It'll be the first time me trying it out on camera today. It's a little pretty palette and I only paid $24.65 for this. As I hadn't bought or treated myself to anything in duty free, I thought why not treat myself to this and to the Smashbox Cali Contour palette. So here is the Rose Gold Metal one. It's the Petal Metal. And it does look really, really pretty. I think a lot of you guys would like the colours in this palette. It seems really nice. Only downside is that there's 2 mattes, but I know I can work with that. So this is what we're working with today, and I'm going to try and keep it simple. I do love doing challenging eye looks on myself. Let me just zoom you in a little bit now. But sometimes you just want to see something a little bit easier. Look how tan. I'm gonna miss my tan so much. I'm so gonna miss having my tan. I know I am. Okay, so we go back to front. Nude Rose. So I'll put Nude Rose on as my first transition shade, and it'll probably be my only light shade in there. First time using this on camera, guys. Not sure how it's gonna do. Okay, that is very, very good. I like that. I'm trying just to keeping it in the centre and above. Try not to go down too low. And I don't want to build it up too much. I just want to see a wash of this colour. What a lovely colour. Like a really light rosy brown. I'm going to go in with the next darkest matte shade, Coffee Blossom, and just keep that on the outer V and slightly in the middle. Don't know how dark it will come out on camera. Oh yeah, that's good. So I'm just keeping that up. That is a lot. Okay. I'm going to bring that slightly into the crease. And I don't think I'll be applying any more product because that is darker than I want it to be. But I'll be blending it in. And I'm going to try and wing it out slightly as well. And then with that same brush I applied the first transition colour. I'm just going to run the two together. Well, one thing's for sure, they are nice shadows. And so far so good. I'm impressed with the quality of these. So I'm even recording. Okay, so I wasn't even recording me saying that. I was saying that I'm really excited about this weekend because it's my first bridal makeup this weekend. I've got to do a bride and 2 bridesmaids and I'm super excited about doing that. So for highlighting my brow bone, which one do I use? They're both really pretty. I think I'll use the gold colour one. Let's see how that looks. Well, that's really nice. They've done well. Why can't they get it right every single time? That's very, very pretty. I like that. And then also for the inner corner, I'll use the lighter shade. See how that looks? Gorgeous. That's like an iridescent pink. So for underneath, I'm going to keep it, I think I'll use that brown Exo Vlada, which is like a shimmer brown. And I'm going to run that on the lower lash line. And oh, that is pigmented. And then I'll smoke that out in a second once I've placed it. When you're playing with a new palette, you just tend to go overboard. Well, I do anyway. I say I'm going to keep it simple, and then I just start getting carried away and applying more and more. I do want to put a really, really thin line of eyeliner on. I don't normally wear liner every day, but I won't be putting on any lashes today, so I think I'll just definitely use the liner. Just a thin line, like so. I hate that when you use a liquid liner, it touches your lashes. That didn't take me too long either. Just quickly did the other eye off camera, so you know, trying to cut out some time. Right, so everything I want to use for my face, well, I'll be doing it with this palette here because it does have bronzer, contour, blush and highlighter. This should be a dream for us to use, and it's very, very pretty. Yep. The contour shade is my perfect deep shade. It's not warm, but you do have a bronzer lighter than that to warm it up. Let's put on mascara first. It does make a difference when you curl your lashes, it does. I'm on a mission to use up my foundations before I buy another one. I'm really trying to hold back. There's been quite a few releases which I've seen, which I wanted to get, and I've just not done it. The Too Faced Do You, but Natasha Denona Transfer Matte. There's so many. And there was a video circulating around YouTube talking about how it is overly saturated now with new releases, and I can't keep up. I cannot keep up with the releases. I can't. It is so many. So that's all we're doing with, look at that. That is some good mascara. I'm going to use a small brush for the contour shade because it is quite a deep colour for contour and I don't want to use it as a bronzer. So I will use a small brush first. I think I'll use my Real Techniques one. And again, first time I'm using it on camera. I want to go under the cheekbone. Nice. That's pretty good. I don't have anything like this, so I was allowed to buy it. And I'm going to go in with the lighter bronzer colour. I'm scared, I'm scared. Oh yeah, that's very nice and pigmented. Wow. So I'm just blending the contour and the upper part of my cheek area. I know I'm talking to you like I really, really know what I'm doing. I have recently become qualified doing makeup artistry. I'm not the most experienced out there and I don't try and act like I am. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous bronzer. Gorgeous. It's like the perfect sun-kissed look. So because I think that it needs blending out here a little bit, there's a little bit of a line coming, so I'm going to get my powder brush, go in with the powder and just lightly dab and blend, and that makes it look a lot better. So they have one blush in here. It's like a deep rose. Such a beautiful palette. Don't know why I haven't seen a lot of people talking about it. There's one person, I think it was JD Wadey 180 on her channel, she mentioned it, but it's gorgeous. I look quite dark. But this is my first time using it on camera. This is my first time using it, period. So I am really, really impressed with this. Hint, hint, favourites. So I'm putting this quite high up on the cheekbones, kind of using it as a highlighter. I'm just trying to lift my cheekbones more. So normally when I do my blusher, I just place it on the apples and slightly lift up like that. But when I want it to go higher, just to give it apparently it's supposed to give your face a more lifted effect, and we all like a little bit of lifting. So I've been trying it out this way, and in all honesty, I think that's the way I used to apply blusher when I was in my late teens anyway. I would always like kind of go up and sweep up instead of just keeping it focused on the apples. But depending on the look you're going for, like if you want a really fresh faced subtle bridal look, you would just lightly do the apples just to give it a flush of colour instead of sweeping it all up like this, so it looks like you're wearing quite, you know, a face full of makeup, unless the person requested that, then that's fine. Oh, highlighter. Everything's all in one palette. I love it. There. So in camera I might not pick it up. It's definitely there. It's subtle and the colour's perfect. I love the colour. That's like a, what colour is that? It's like a very light pink, but I love the colour. It's not overly blinding, but I mean, that's nice. I think I'll go in with Too Faced Melted Matte Cool Girl. Sorry. I'm just lining my lips with the Maybelline Colour Sensational. This is a average lip liner. The colour was 750 Choco Pop, if you want to know what that is. But I find it a really good universal colour and goes with a lot of my lipsticks. We're done. Give me a second and I'll be back in a second. Long hair, don't care. This is a completed look, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. This is my rose gold fall look. I'm going to be coming up with some more fall looks, and I'm also looking into doing some Halloween looks, which I need to start putting out there as soon as I can. Can't do any really complex looks yet. That's going to take me probably a lot of practice, and maybe by next Halloween I'll be a lot more experienced in doing aesthetics with the latex and stuff like that to create really out there looks. So I'm really excited to start getting into that. I'll just try and do some maybe simple looks for this year and see how that goes. So yeah, you might see me come on my channel and do a couple of scary Halloween looks for practice. I don't know, did I blend that in right? As far as the palette's concerned, I'm really impressed with it. It is a very, very good palette. I was worried when I first purchased it, but because of the past experiences I've had with them, so I'm really happy with it. That was good. It was definitely worth the purchase, and to have the bronzer, the blusher, the highlighter in one palette, very convenient. As far as the holiday was concerned, I really enjoyed myself. The whole family enjoyed themselves. I hope you enjoyed the vlog that I did. There's so many things I'm sure I wanted to mention to you about it, but we did so much. Although it's a great family holiday, I am just like itching to have that vacation where you don't have to worry about the children and you can really let your hair down, because I'm not over the hill at 40. Just to have that feeling of where you can just let your hair down, have a drink, and get up late, go to bed when you want. Because every single night my 7-year-old would say, can we go back to the hotel room now at about 8 o'clock? And it was getting on people's nerves, and I didn't want to keep him out late. I tried my best to keep him out till about 9:30, but after that he would just like get really bored and tired. So, and he does have autism, he likes his routine, but yet his younger brother, who also has autism, was happy to stay up till midnight. I had a really, really good time. So I really appreciate you watching. I've missed doing this. I've missed all you guys. Please give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll be back soon with another video.